How's it going, my sinners? My name is Sinikle, and welcome back to yet another Higurashi When They Cry. We are in Arc 7, titled Minagoroshi. In the previous episode, we got a glimpse of us being alongside Rika, and basically we're in her perspective, and we got to see Hanyu, which was a nice change. But without further ado, let's actually just load it in and jump right on in from where we last left off. Which, by the way, there is a playlist down in the description down below, so go ahead and check that out if you have not watched the previous videos, so that you can get caught up and enjoy the wondrous Hanyu with us. Oh.
Hi?
My eyes! What? Hi, there. What?
もう結構ですよ.
Thank you. You look a little weird. You finally got a sprite this time. That's this. I think this is the first time I'm seeing you in the sprite, actually. It's a little off-putting. Is it the first time I've seen you in the sprite, or maybe it's just a suit? Yeah, I'm thinking it's just a lab coat. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Why am I speaking? I don't know why I'm speaking English. Off to a great start. Okay. Eri withdrew the needle from Satoko's arm. Oh, I thought we were here for me, not... Okay, Satoko. It's her visit. Okay, cool. It must not have hurt much for the needle to be pulled out. Satoko kept her eyes closed in fear, thinking that the needle was still inside her arm.
サトコ、お注射はもう終わったのですよ。
Listen, you little brat. Yeah, there you go.
あら、もう終わってたんですの。
Yeah. Kids. Jesus Christ. As Satoko opened her eyes, she found that Eri was no longer sitting in front of her. Takano was wiping her arm with rubbing alcohol instead.
そうよ。もう終わってたのよ。入江先生は私よりお注射が上手だから。終わったことにも気づかなかったでしょ。傷口を揉んじゃダメよ。できれば重いものも持たないこと。
ええ、分かっていましたよ。サトコは偉いのですよ。なでなでしてあげますのです。注射くらいもう全然平気ですのよ。理科に撫でられるような覚えはございませんですわ。
Not long ago, she would go into a panic when it was time for her to get her shot. The way she behaved today in itself is worthy of praise. Everyone in the room smiled, aware of that growth.
じゃあ、さとこちゃんはいつもの検査を受けてください。高野さん、お願いします。
ええ。さあ、さとこちゃん。いつものクイズをしましょうね。
Quiz time, yay!
高野さんのクイズは答えにくい問題が多くて私苦手ですわね。
いつもと同じよ。答えづらい問題はわからないと言ってくれればいいわ。変に考え込まず、自然に思いついた答えを口にしてくれればいいのよ。
Takano smiled at Satoko. The O's at the end of their names actually threw me off a little bit. I thought I said their names at the wrong time. God damn it. To ease her tension. Carry on, carry on. Then she led Satoko to a desk in the back of the examination room.
サトコの具合、良いといいのです。
I don't know if it's because of the heat, but Satoko has been showing negative symptoms since last month. The change of the seasons can affect her physically and emotionally. It's not a surprise that this is happening to her.
私は入江たちのところへでも行って、サトコの容体を聞いてみるわ。羽生はどうする？ 僕はさとこのそばにいてあげますのです。
ありがとう。そうしてあげて。
Hanyu went over to where Satoko was. Fortunately, I'm the only one who can see Hanyu. She won't be a distraction if she goes and observes Satoko's test. I, of course, would be a distraction like that. This is supposed to be a routine, God damn it, a routine exam, but it seems like Takano is teasing her by giving her difficult questions. It would be pretty funny to observe how Satoko reacts to them. I'm a little jealous that Hanyu gets to watch everything without being a bother to Satoko. Iri was talking with 2 other staff members about Satoko's exam results. I walked up and joined them.
よかった。では、解放に向かっていますか?
Well, that's good. From what Iri was saying, her results must have turned out well.
いりえ、どうなのですか?
安心してください。いい結果が出ました。では、あとよろしくお願いします。
Hell yeah. Alright. After ordering his staff to continue their work, Iri showed me some difficult paperwork and started explaining it to me.
先週の検査結果に少々焦りすぎたようです。
Oh, so it's a weekly thing. Alright.
急に気候が変わったので、交感神経が過敏に反応したのでしょう。風邪をひきかけたりということはありませんでしたか?
There was one night recently that was fairly hot. Satoko was sleeping without her blanket and her stomach was exposed. Don't know why that's relevant to me, but okay. She might have caught a cold that night.
お腹を出して寝てたことがありましたです。おへそをつっついたけど起きなかったのです。
God damn it. Why is that relevant? God damn it. Poke the belly button.
それは羨ましい。
God damn it. Cute.
ぜひ、今度そういうことがあったら呼んでください。
Hell no.
私もさとこちゃんのおへそをプニプニしてみたいものです。
We need to like post up poster signs or something. I don't know. You need to stay away from kids.
プニプニなのですよ。お腹もぽよぽよなのです。可愛いからお布団をかけるのがもったいないのですよ。
それが寝冷えの真相ですか。
リーカー、聞こえていましたよ。そういう時はこっそりお布団をかけてくださいませ。
ダメよ、さとこちゃん。検査中よ。時間も計ってるんだから、こっちに集中して。
Iri, Hanyu, and I all laughed. Satoko went back to her test with a bitter look on her face. Iri began speaking to me in a softer voice.
ただ、小康状態には戻りましたが、レベルはレベル3マイナス。昨日も今日も明日も危険な状態を脱していないことに変わりはありません。
レベル3は永遠に治らないのですか？
アナフィラキシーショックと同じで、仮に異物が完全に取り除かれても、人体側に過剰な反応を示す体質が作られてしまいます。つまり、
さとこは完治しても一生レベル3から治らない。
そういうことになります。ですが、悲観することはありません。規則正しい生活習慣とセルフコントロール、そしてある種の投薬を続けることによって症状の発生を抑えることができます。
一生治らない。
I looked at Satoko as she enjoyed taking her test. She seemed to be having fun, even while being teased by Takano. I can believe that she's suffering from an incurable disease. First I'm fucking hearing of this. Ah, god damn it.
ですが、世の中には難病ではあってもうまく病気と付き合っていけるケースも少なくありません。
Unfortunately true.
例えば糖尿病がそうでしょう。
Mm-hmm.
病気そのものは生涯治りませんが、その発症は抑えることができます。
I know that very well. There are many worse diseases in the world. Satoko might be in a relatively good situation compared to many other sick people.
もちろん、これで妥協するつもりはありません。さとこちゃんはきっと完治させます。絶対にです。
信じてますですよ。
ええ、信じてください。
Eri spoke to me with a serious look on his face. As Satoko's best friend, I felt relieved to hear his words. I'm sure he'll do his best to save Satoko's life. I have no doubt that he'll do it. I've seen him act like this in every life I've lived. I also know why he's so passionate to save her, but I'm not supposed to know about it in this life. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. That's why I always pretend not to see his sad smile.
そうだ、リカさん。月末にまた少し大掛かりな検査があります。
Oh, goody, a big test. Woohoo.
今度は僕がモルモットになる番なのですか？
Wait, what?
そんなつもりは。
Guinea pig.
医学に貢献していただいていますし、大勢の人を救うことにもなります。
Erie's guinea pig is not just Satoko. I'm also one of them. Although guinea pig is probably not the right term. Yeah, give and take. Without Erie's effort, Satoko would not be here today. For that reason, I should be showing respect to this man. I smiled at him, since my choice of words had hurt his feelings.
僕を調べてサトコの治療に役立つのなら、僕がモルモットでもいいのです。
ご協力を感謝します。もう少し人と設備とお金があれば、これだけの負担をかけないのですが。
The next moment, the phone rang. Rang, rang. Erie answered it in his usual businesslike tone. Ho ho ho.
はい、もしもし。入江。
東京から凱旋です。
Sorry, I cut that off a little short. The wheel accidentally got pushed. It wasn't my finger, I swear. Never sweat.
そちらへ回します。
I could hear the voice from the phone.
ああ、リサさんですね。
Oh, wait, what? Who's Risa? Wait, what?
もう今年もそんな時期になりましたか。
Oh, I think it's... might be the same. Oh.
電話は所長室で取りますから、そっちへ回してください。
Maybe it is? Is it? And absolutely. Please hang up on this line in that case.
わかりました。リカさん、すみません。東京からの電話です。
Tokyo.
いってらっしゃいなのですよ。
Tokyo. As soon as Erie hung up the phone in the other room started ringing. Ring, ring. He left the examination room and headed toward the office. Ooh. So businesslike. Hanyu returned to my side as soon as Erie left. Hanyu doesn't like to be around me when I'm talking with Erie. I don't think she dislikes him. It's just that she doesn't really want to hear what he has to say. Huh. Erie doesn't mean any harm, but Hanyu is often hurt by the things that come out of his mouth. How dare you?
どう？サトコの様子は？
サトコは相変わらず間違い探しは下手くそなのです。 僕の方がいっぱい見つけられましたのですよ。
あんたの検査結果なんてどうでもいいでしょ。サトコの結果はどうなの？
Oh, come on. I thought she was there to check on Satoko. But she was just taking the quiz alongside her instead. That's so typical of Hanyu. She was treating it almost like a game, but Satoko was tired after taking the same quiz every week. She seemed sleepy, especially after waking up so early this morning. Well, that's what you gotta do, you gotta wake up early. The quiz in this case wasn't about a right or wrong answer. It was about timing, in minutes, how long it took her to answer the question, and observing how she acted during the quiz. Not all the questions would be simple ones, so Satoko often got headaches, more so than even the spelling tests would take at school.
もうほとんど終わりなの？
はいです。今、高野が持っているのが最後の一冊なのですよ。
Fantastic. Takano was showing a book to, wait, what? No, I said it right, never mind. Takano was showing a book to Satoko with abstract pictures inside. I couldn't even tell if that was supposed to be a picture. It was just a symmetrical ink stain. Oh, those. Oh, okay.
さあ、これで最後よ。これは何に見えるかしら？
Both Hanyu and I looked at the picture over Satoko's shoulders. Even I didn't know what to answer, excuse me, when looking at that strange ink stain. We don't get a look? Damn it. Satoko continued to think. Think, baby girl, think. Takano observed her, taking notes while Satoko struggled. There we go. Oh, my mind wanders. That's why I do that. Sorry. Anyway. She was also timing how long it took her to answer, holding a stopwatch under the table. Oh, you sneaky gal. I spoke to Hanyu so only she could hear me.
羽生は何に見える？このシミ。
ソフトクリームなのです。滑って落としてしまって地面にべっしゃりとなのです。
God damn it.
もったいない。
なるほど。実に相手の考えがわかるテストね。
Yes, indeed. To me, it looked like a horse mackerel that had been cut open and its guts pulled out. Oh, well, aren't you a full ray of sunshine? I was thinking food of... Excuse me. Oh, boy. Well, that was fun. Had to very deeply clear my throat. That was fun. I was thinking of food, too. It was rather shocking to learn that my thought process was the same as Hanyu's. Well, not exactly the same. I mean, she thought of soft food, you thought of... What was it? Horse mackerel or whatever? Oh, God, you two are very vastly different. Anyway.
何に見えるかしら？思いつきでいいのよ。
Yeah, just the first thing that pops into your mind. Just say it. Satoko must not be very good at this test. Damn. She always takes a long time to answer questions like this. It's not supposed to be anything exactly. You're just supposed to think, you know, whatever comes off the top of your head, you know. Like the first thought you have after seeing it, you know. She finally opened her mouth to speak. Oh?
2匹の蝶々が重なっている感じですわね。
Alright, there you go.
2匹の蝶々が重なって。 いいわよ。続けて。どうして蝶々は重なっているのかしら？
Takano continued to take notes as Satoko speaks. Curious about what, I was about to say why, curious about what she was writing, I looked, but, is that German? I can't read it at all. Oh, you sneaky little bastard. How dare you? Takano is so mean. So mean.
ずっと離れ離れで会えなかった蝶々が、やっと一緒になれて喜んでるところ、ごめんなさいですわね。
Oh my lord.
私も何を言ってるのか自分でよくわかりませんわね。
いえ、そういう答え方でいいのよ。思いついたことが抽象的なら、そのまま口にしてくれればいいの。そういう検査なんだから。
本当にこんなへんてこな絵の感想を言うだけで検査になりますの？
Oh, of course it is.
なるわよ。例えば今のこの絵だけど、去年のさとこちゃんは別な答えを出してるの。
Shows that you're growing.
それを比べるだけでも、この1年のあなたの変化を測ることができるわよ。
Exactly.
なんだか嫌なテストですわね。
Yeah, well, you gotta deal with it!
去年の私はこの絵に何で答えたのでございますの？
Can't tell you. Takano smiled and took a note without answering her question. I tried to remember what her answer was, but I have more than 100 years worth of memories in my head. Hanyu might remember better than I do. As I looked at Hanyu, I realized that she was standing there with a sad expression. I decided not to ask her. I could tell what kind of answer Satoko gave back then just by looking at Hanyu's face. Last year, June 1982, that was when Satoko was being abused by her cruel aunt. Recalling that, I didn't even want to know what Satoko answered. But just a year later, the Satoko who was so worn down could no longer be seen. She became so strong. I know how difficult I know how difficult it was for her to stay tough and strong like this. Her growth over the past year is overwhelming to me.
ケンさん、終わりましたか？
Eri returned from his office.
ええ、終わりましたわ。
だいぶさとこちゃんも手際が良くなりましたわ。今日はだいぶ早く終わりましたのよ。
早く終わらせるように頑張ったんですもの。今日は用事がある日だからのんびりとはできませんのよ。
おや？今日は何かあるんですか？日曜日ではありませんでしたっけ？
今日はみんなでミーのおじさんのおもちゃ屋さんで部活があるのですよ。
Oh god, not this, please. Damn, no.
なるほど。さとこちゃんが妙に今日はおとなしく検査に従ってくださると思いました。
It's where they have that weird ass tournament thing and oh my lord. Okay. Anyway.
予定が詰まっていたんですね。
Oh boy.
それは悪いことをしました。ではさとこちゃん、これはいつものです。
Eri put the big paper bag on the table. He opened it up and gave her instructions about the medications. Satoko had heard the same instructions over and over before, but Eri still continued to talk just the same.
状態がいいようですので、お注射はこれまでの日に2回に戻します。昼食前と就寝前の2回に必ず注射をしてください。注射針は必ず変えるように。同じ針を2度使ってはいけませんよ。それからこちらはどうしても体調が悪くなった時のみ食後に。
はいはいはい、いつもと同じですわよ。分かっていましたよ。
Satoko couldn't wait to meet our friends at the club activity. It made me feel happy to see her as excited as this.
注射2本に戻りましたのですよ。よかったのです。
The number of shots she has to take each day represents how well she's doing. So it's a good thing that she has to take fewer shots.
大変よね。1日に2本も注射を打つのは。
Hanyu grew quiet after hearing my comment. Always a downer. What the hell? Eri handed her the paper bag after he finished his instructions.
リカ、終わりましたよ。
ええ、お疲れ様。検査中からずっとそわそわしてたからね。いってらっしゃいな。
すみませんわね、上の空で。いつも検査をしてくださって感謝していますのよ。
ほら、もう時間がないんじゃないの？私の車で送ろうかしら。そうそう。また車に新しいぬいぐるみがあるのよ。今度は約束通り、さとこちゃんが名前をつけてくれていいわよ。
あら、何のぬいぐるみでございますかしら。どんな名前にしようか迷いますわね。何の動物のぬいぐるみなんですの？
また猫なのよ。今度は虎島なの。可愛いからきっと気に入ってくれるわよ。
Satoko and Takano are good friends. They're both fond of stuffed animals. I can see that. Every time Takano gets a new one, she brags about it to Satoko. That's all they have in common, but having a friend like Takano is a special thing for Satoko. She's part of the Hōjō family, who tried to betray the village. People at the clinic are the only adults who will even talk to Satoko.
じゃあお二人とも部活行ってらっしゃい。罰ゲームが未定でしたら、ぜひメイド服の着用を提案してくださいね。サイズから種類までいろいろと取り揃えておりますので。
Too disturbing. Goodbye.
また来週お会いしましょう。
やなこったなのですよ。また来週なのです。さ、行きましょうですわ。今日は部活メンバーだけじゃありませんものね。腕が鳴りましたよ。
I bowed slightly and made to leave the examination room, but I soon realized something. Eri was looking at me with a sad expression on his face. With that look, I could tell what he wanted to say. Please take care of Satoko-chan if something happens to her. I nodded at him and stepped out into the hallway with Satoko.
やれやれ。検査は慣れても疲れますわね。検査、お嫌なのですか？めんどくさいから嫌ではありますけど、これも仕事ですもの。仕方ありませんわ。
Satoko is supporting Eri's research. She gets financial support by helping him out. Or at least that's what Satoko thinks she's doing. Okonomiya. Satoko was bursting with enthusiasm as we headed to Okonomiya at full speed. We wound up waiting for Keiichi and the other club members for a long time. We got here early, but they were late. I think they were late the last time we did this too. Did it mean that this was something that was meant to happen? It's unpleasant that I can't even change the most minor fates. Well, sucks to be you, don't it? Anyway. Oh, god damn it. I finally saw them coming towards us on their bikes.
皆様方、お待ちしてましたよ。
Satoko acted like she was upset, but I could tell that she was pleased to see them just the same.
さとこが可愛いのですよ。
そこが飽きないのよ。可愛すぎる。
Satoko's behavior soothes my feelings of frustration. This is why I love Satoko. If she was a small, fluffy animal, I would definitely keep her in a cage. Okay. I know you're talking like hamsters or something, but still, it's a little creepy. Anyway.
さとこちゃん、リカちゃん、おはよう。おはようございますなのです。
おう、
Keiichi!
おはようリカちゃん。サトコ、警察が来る前にケリをつけるぞ。
Wait, what?
目標は10億強奪だ。
圭一さんの話がわかりませんわ。遅くなったかな。リカちゃんたちは今来たの？今日は早く終わったのでだいぶ待ってましたですよ。
Mion and Rena know that Satoko gets a checkup every Sunday at the clinic.
そりゃあ悪いことしたわ。こっちはケイちゃんがなかなか来なくてさ。
That's Keiichi. So he's the reason they're always late.
圭一では仕方ありませんですよ。ミパー。
ちょい待て。俺が悪役になれば丸く収まるのかよ。
Hell yeah.
もちろん圭一さんでなくては務まらない大役でしたよ。
Rude.
実に嫌な大役だな。こんなので丸く収まると思ったら大間違いだぞ。
Keiichi and Satoko messed around with each other. Satoko acted like she was crying, and Rena punched Keiichi, knocking him out cold. It was the same old situation they always get into. Got into? Get into? Same meaning, I guess. I can watch this sort of thing forever. It's like having a glass of cold milk after taking a hot bath. Sure. What the fuck ever. Okay.
やっぱりこれが正しい丸い収め方だよな。
前歯が欠ける前に新しいオチを探した方がいいと思うけどね。
We all laughed at him and finished greeting each other.
今日もみんなとっても元気なのです。
Yeah, ain't it great?
元気に勝る宝はないわね。
そんなこと言ってるとリカはどんどん老け込んじゃいますのです。
That's because basically she is. Remember? 100 years worth of pain and suffering and all that shitty jazz.
うるさいな。
Tuh.
誰のせいだと思ってんのよ。
Hey.
当分甘いものを食べるのやめるわよ。
Wait, what? Why would she care? Oh, wait, aren't they connected? Oh, okay, I see. Oh, okay. No sweets for you. Hanyu seemed to be getting more depressed than usual. I should stop teasing her so much.
嘘よ。冗談だからあんまりひっつかないで。
ごめんなさいなのです。
Does no one actually see her talking to herself in such a low tone? Like, how does no one notice this? That's what I want to know. God damn it. Hanyu loves sweet treats. She especially loves cake and ice cream. Of course. Like, what other kid does not like those two items? Hello? Kids love sweets like ice cream and cake. What the fuck? Since she can't eat anything, she has to depend on me when it comes to that. In other words, whenever I eat, Hanyu can taste too. Even if Hanyu craves something, it doesn't mean anything if I don't eat it. In other words, I have total control of what she eats. That's why it's fun to tease her with saying that I'll eat and what I won't. It's almost as fun as teasing Satoko.
リカちゃんは今日もご機嫌だね。お持ち帰り。
はいはい、お持ち帰ったら犯罪だからね。
ミオン、店のおじさんが呼んでるぜ。
リカ、聞きまして。今日の部活、賞金が出るんだそうですのよ。
I remember. Moon was going to be paying 50,000 yen out of her pocket as a prize. As a prize. I couldn't believe she could just afford that. Therefore, I have to assume that she has some kind of guarantee that she won't lose.
なんと、5万円でしたよ。5万円。
Satoko stared at me. Oh no. She was expecting me to be surprised to hear that the prize was 50,000 yen. It's natural to be surprised after hearing that sum. But I didn't react because I already knew it. Perhaps I gave the impression that I've known it for a long time.
ケイイチさん、5万円なんてすごい賞金と思いませんですこと？
5万円？なんだよそれ。ケイイチ王国の5年分の GNP に匹敵するぞ。
What the fuck? Satoko said the same thing to Keiichi. She probably assumed that I wasn't listening to her. So she decided to talk to Keiichi instead. Yeah, just go to the next person, please. I know.
小さなミスよ。大丈夫。
5万円もあれば、もうずっと使い切れないくらいのお醤油が買えますです。なんで5万円分もお醤油を買わないといけないんですの？お醤油を買ってきてと言っても、めんどくさがる人がいるからなのですよ。ミパー。リカって結構根に持ちますのね。
5万円分の醤油って一体どのくらいだよ。
Heaps, baby, heaps.
すげえ量になりそうだな。
Keiichi joined the conversation, which finally brought us back to our normal pace. In order to pursue a greater happiness, I need to sacrifice a smaller one. In a perfect world, Rika Furude was supposed to be surprised to hear from her best friend that the prize was 50,000 yen. But I already knew that. I knew it from my previous lives, so all I could do was give her a boring reaction. I can't be surprised at the big prize of 50,000 yen. I can't give her the reaction that she expects from me. I am losing the ability to be surprised by life. And after the continual repetition of small events like this, there will be nothing left that I can find interesting. I'll have nothing to be surprised about. I'll never be impressed with anything. Eventually, I'll lose my emotions entirely. That's why I'm always trying to be careful. I can't make... Wait, what? Sorry. I make sure I act like the Rika Furude who doesn't know anything. Even though I may not be impressed, as a young girl, Rika Furude should be impressed with many things. Rika Furude is supposed to act excited when she encounters something for the first time. I try to, at least. But the more and more I try, the more I feel like Rika Furude is someone very distant.
リカ。
ごめん。こういうことで感情を灰色にすると、また寿命が縮んじゃうわね。世界をもっと楽しまなきゃ。
I don't mean my lifespan literally. I'm not referring to my physical lifespan, but my mental one. The more and more I repeat the same days, the more I lose. From wonder to passion. And eventually my life will become like an overplayed videotape. If I'm tired of that tape, I have a choice to close my eyes and sleep. By the time I wake up, this video should be over. But in reality, my life is not a beat-up old videotape. If I close my eyes and sleep, that would be my death. When my mental lifespan is over, Rika Furude will turn into a doll that can't even move a finger by her own will. When that happens, my pursuit of happiness will be over. I don't want that to happen. It's been at least 100 years, if not more. I've been stuck in this living hell for so long. I don't want my life to end here.
ごめん。もう大丈夫。100年程度で愚痴ってたら、あんたに笑われちゃうものね。
僕はもう運命に慣れていますのですから。
よし。大丈夫。私はフルデリカ。私はフルデリカ。
If I don't stay focused on being Rika Furude, I'm afraid I might end up showing my true self inside of that shell. Rika Furude is supposed to be a cute and innocent little girl, after all.
レナだったら5万円で何を買いますですか？ランディ君人形とか売ってもらえないのかな？沖宮のチェーン店に5万円持ってったら売ってくれないかな？その5万円で鎖を切る工具と第8車を買った方が早いと思いますです。レナさんだったら素手で鎖を引きちぎりかねませんわね。
違いない違いない。
ひどい。
Thus, we rejoin the typical flow of conversation naturally. Once I enter that flow, it's not hard for me to continue as Rika Furude. Being Rika is like flying a kite for me. Once it's up in the air, it can stay in the sky for a while. But if something happens and loses its control, it's one heck of a challenge to get back in its track. Every time it tries to get back up in the air, the kite gets dragged up to the ground and wears out. I'm exactly like that. Finally, Mion started clapping her hands to get everyone's attention. Attention! I already knew the rules. The members will be broken into 5 different groups, and each group plays a game that they choose together. I was secretly hoping that Mion would change the rules for some reason. There's nothing more boring than to already know what was going to happen.
ミオンの部活って割と気まぐれなことが多いもの。ひょっとするとルールは違うこともあるかも。
普段ならそういうこともあると思いますですが、今日はきっと何日も前から計画していたことだと思うのです。
強い意志は運命になりやすい。だったわね。
Normally, when we're doing club activities, Mion decides what to play at the last minute. She opens her locker and randomly decides what game to play. For that reason, our club activities are rarely repeated throughout my lives. That's why I'm never bored with them. But just as Hanyu said, today's event was something that Mion had been planning for a while. I was certain she wouldn't suggest anything spontaneously today. In that case, this won't be up to random chance. Mion had only one idea in her mind. Therefore, it was equivalent to destiny. Although, her idea of having this event in the toy store is actually a spontaneous one. In all the lives I've repeated, there is a very low chance for this event to occur.
だから、あまりそういうのは期待しない方がいいのです。
期待してるわけじゃないわ。
Of course I was lying just now. I was hoping that Mion would suggest a new rule for this game. If it was the same rules again, I'd be suffering for a few minutes while I listened to her instructions. Nothing is more frustrating than walking the same path over and over again. True. Please, Mion. Please change my fate. Please.
まずはくじ引きで5つの卓に分かれるよ。
God damn it.
そして各卓から1人の勝者を出して。
It was the same rules after all.
ごめん。ちょっと期待した。
変な期待は、かえって理科を傷つけますですよ。
そうね。何度も教えられてるのに、私も学ばないわね。
Hanyu has taught me so many things. I read that wrong, but actually it means the same thing. It doesn't matter. She taught me the trick to swimming in the flow of destiny. There's a trick to it? Wait, what? The flow of destiny is just like a river's. By going with the flow, I can swim the direction I want to some extent. But, of course, trying to swim against the flow requires great effort. Allowing myself to drift causes the least amount of strain. Of course, some strong currents are impossible to resist, even with great effort. If I recklessly try to resist without realizing it's impossible, then I'll only wear myself out needlessly, just as if fighting a river's current. So Hanyu taught me to read those currents, which is why I should have easily imagined that the rules would be the same the moment I learned Mion had planned today's events in advance. Whew. Yet I still wished the rules would be different, a completely wasteful action. In the end, my hopes were betrayed. Damn, only leaving my heart worn out. And things like that caused me to separate further from Rika Furude. Eventually, I'll grow tired of everything, lose all interest, and die.
抗えない運命は受け入れる。
By the me in quotes, does she mean Bernkestel? I'm starting to think that. Anyway.
理科なら、運命の流れを読むことができますですよ。
そうよね。ただでさえ短い残りの寿命。大事にしないとね。
I sighed, and pretended as though I was listening to what Mion was explaining.
どうしたんだ、リカちゃん。退屈なのか？
Keiichi surprised me all of a sudden.
退屈って、僕がですか？
Well, he did say your name. Hello? This had never happened before, so I thought he was talking to someone else. But it seemed like Keiichi really was talking to me.
うん。なんか今朝は会ってからずっと退屈そうな顔をしてるからさ。ひょっとして早起きしすぎて寝不足なのか？
前に同じ部活をやったことがあるので、またなのかと思っただけなのです。
No one would understand what I mean anyway, but Keiichi might. And so I told him how I honestly felt.
え？なんだそうなのか？なんだミヨンめ。道理で手慣れてると思ったぜ。ま、俺は初めての参加だから十分楽しみだけどな。
That's not what she meant, dude. Come on. I envied him for feeling that way. I sighed, knowing that I never will.
確かに、すでに知ってる説明を延々と繰り返されると苦痛な時ってあるよな。俺も昔、塾で学校のだいぶ先まで習っててさ、遅れて習う学校が苦痛だったことがあるよ。
Keiichi didn't understand me. But I'm glad that at least he understood how frustrating it was to repeat the same situation.
そうなのです。僕も学校は特に苦痛なのですよ。
え？本当かよ。いつも楽しそうにしてるじゃないかよ。
Rika Furude is supposed to be happy at school. That's why I act that way.
すでに知っていることを延々と聞き続けなければならないのは
Tell
拷
me
問
about
以
it.
外の何者でもないと思いますのです。
It's easy for me to change what Satoko cooks for dinner. I can simply volunteer to cook instead of her. But I can't change what the teacher teaches at school every day. I have no choice but to be quiet and listen to her lecture.
まあ授業はどうしようもないよな。俺はそこを塾で習ってますから、その次をやってくださいなんて名前聞いたらいろいろと怒られるもんな。でもこいつは違うぜ。遊びじゃないか。
遊びではありますが決まってるのですよ。
わかんねえぜ。だって5択に分かれるのはくじ引きだそうじゃないか。
Ah, but she does know.
しかもそれぞれの択で何のゲームをやるかは任意に決めることになってる。今日どんなゲームで戦わされてどんな展開で盛り上がるかなんか全然想像がつかねえぜ。
予想はつきますですよ。
I love this so much. I love this. Oh, god damn it. Okay.
そんなことねえよ。
I'm like smiling so freaking much. Keiichi smiled as he contradicted me. That smile seemed so ignorant to me.
くじ引きで5択に分かれますですが、部活メンバーはきれいに5択に分かれますです。圭一はあそこ。僕はそこの択なのです。そして僕は魚釣りのゲームをすることになります。圭一はすごろくの100億長者ゲームなのです。
I don't know how, but last time we were broken into 5 separate groups. It couldn't have been a coincidence. I'm sure Mion did something to ensure it would end up like that. I'm 100% sure. As for the games we play, I'm not totally sure, but if each member in the group follows the same thinking patterns, they'll probably end up making the same choices. If you roll dice many times, you begin to approach the average. One person's spontaneous act can be random, but multiple people's thoughts can be averaged out for the most part. The more people that are involved, the more difficult it is to alter the path of fate. That's why I'm pretty sure that we'll end up playing the same games. Keiichi seemed surprised to hear my prediction.
なんだよそれ。予言か？
No, it's a lot more evil than that.
よくそこまで言い切れるじゃねえか。
I mean, torture by going through the same shit over and over.
運命とはそういうものなのです。
へへ、運命なんて言われるとよ。
Fight.
意地でも抗ってみたくなるのが男ってもんだよな。
Hell yeah, Keiichi. He smiled at me again. I knew that he was just smiling without a reason, but I felt a small hope from him. After all, Keiichi really did shatter fate before. Hell yeah, baby. But that was just a miracle that happened in my previous life. Hell nah, brah. I couldn't expect him to do the same thing in this one. Yeah, we'll see about that. Otherwise, I would be worn down by my high expectations again.
はい。くじ引きはこの箱の中から1枚引いて決めよう。まず部活メンバーからね。
Mion drew first, then Satoko followed. The results were the same as the last time.
初戦で部活メンバーとは当たりたくねえな。もしリカちゃんと当たったらごめんよ。
当たりませんですよ。圭一の卓はあそこ。僕の卓はそこなのです。
ちぇ、そううまくいってたまるかよ。
Listen to her, Keiichi. Just listen.
うりゃ。
Keiichi looked upset.
ね。
Mm-hmm.
僕の予言は外れないのです。
5択の一つってことは 20% だもんな。
Nah.
適当に言ったって、それだけの確率で当たるってことさ。
You hush. You hush. Keiichi told me that it was just a coincidence.
なら、僕のくじも予想通りだったなら、何%の確率になりますですか？
Hmm.
20% の 20% だから 4% だな。さすがにこの確率だったら信じてもいいぜ。
Keiichi grinned at me, believing such a chance was impossible.
さあ、最後はリカちゃんだよ。
Mion handed me the box of slips. No matter what I did, I'd be getting that table. There was a reason behind it. Mion was doing something to make sure that we all got a different table. I thought about why Mion would do that. With the information I've gathered, there we go, about Mion over many years, I could see her reasoning.
多分、ミオンは部活のメンバーの誰かが1回戦で負けてしまったら気の毒だと思っているのでしょう。
そうね。同じ卓に部活メンバーがぶつかり合ったら、どちらかのメンバーは必ず敗退することになる。
If everyone was in a different group, we'd all have a chance to move on to the second stage. That's why she was controlling this draw. I put my hand inside the box. I could feel several folded pieces of paper inside it. But if you thought for a moment, it was odd. No matter which one I chose, I'd never get any other table.
どういう仕掛けでリカを最後の卓へ送るようにしているのですか？
さあ、それはミオンに聞かないとわからないわね。でも一つ言えるのは、多分この箱の中のどれを引いてもあの卓になると書いてあるはず。
Ah, I got it.
その箱の中には今、同じくじしか入っていない？
そういうことになるわね。多分ミオンの持つこの箱は何か細工がしてあるんでしょうね。
It was probably a box for a magic show or something. There could be some kind of gimmick inside the box, and she can switch what's inside of it. Depending on who's drawing the paper, she'd change out the lots and control the result. I didn't know exactly how, but I was sure she was doing something. I didn't even need to know how she was doing it. The most important thing was why.
どれにしようか迷いますです。
さあさあ、どれを選んでも運命は一緒だよ。
She was admitting it herself. Admit her! I was certain then. Based on what I felt inside, there was less than 10 pieces of paper inside of this box. In other words, there was hidden pieces of paper that I couldn't touch somewhere inside this box. I smiled at Mion as I figured out her trick, but she had no clue why I was smiling.
では、これなのです。
はいよ、どれどれ？おお！すごいね！部活メンバーが全員きれいに分かれたよ！
Mion behaved as though this was news to her. You sneaky little brat. She's such an actress. Hollywood time! The other contestants made a dissatisfied noise. They'd have to face a club member no matter which table they got. Keiichi was surprised too, and not only because we were divided.
ね。運命は決まっていることなのです。
I smiled at him in return. Keiichi was in denial for a moment, but then he smiled back at me.
25分の1の確率で当てるとは、やるじゃねえか。
It was not. I predicted that Mion and Satoko would be at a different table, so the possibility was even lower than that. Keiichi understood that. But normal people like him can't understand that meaning of fate. That's why he put it off as a coincidence. But Keiichi, what if my prediction is right about what game you'll be playing? The possibility will be 1 in billions. There are a lot of games in the store. What if that prediction is right too? Will he still believe it's just a coincidence? I stayed quiet in my seat and waited to see what game my group was going to decide on. They were going to choose the fishing game. I can't expect them to choose anything other than that.
期待して裏切られたらまた辛くなるものね。
One of the boys stood up. He walked towards the shelf full of games and picked up one box. He lifted the box above his head and returned around so he could show us the box. I closed my eyes as he did so, but I could still hear what he was saying.
見ろよ、これこれ。懐かしいよな。これにしねえか。
知ってるよそれ。魚がくるくる回って口をパクパクさせるのを釣るやつだろ。
I could taste the bitter chemicals from my brain in my mouth. I clenched my lips and tried to endure the numbing feeling.
ごめん。今日は体調が悪いのかしらね。なぜかうまく受け流せないわ。
It wasn't because I wasn't feeling well. Of course. It was because of my emotions. Our powers are getting weaker, and we can only rewind about 2 weeks of our lives. I was feeling that the end was near for us. In order for me to change my tragic fate, I need more time to prepare. But I can only go back 2 weeks. That means my power to resist my fate has significantly weakened. Even if I become as weak as a small leaf in the river, I should be able to do something in order to change my path. But if I can only go back to a point where I'm getting ready to be swallowed into the whirlpool, there's no chance for me to escape it. I lived for so long, believing that I could eventually escape my fate and survive. I believed that I had a chance in every moment of every life I lived. But there are limits to those chances. There are so many limits to my repeated lives, and perhaps this might be my last chance. That may be why I'm feeling so restless.
ダメです、リカ。難しく考えれば考えるほど心に良くないのです。
わかってるわよ。ちょっと黙ってて。
My brain was numb, as if surrounded, by a gray mist. I was inside the crowded toy store, but felt very far away from everyone else. The tighter I closed my eyes and the harder I clenched my teeth, the emptier my head became. No.
リカ、リカ、しっかり。
As I tried to focus, I became conscious again. Hanyu looked at me with concern. I tend to lose my mind easily right after coming back from death. I usually have more time to relax and get used to my new life, but I have no time for that now. The Watanagashi festival is only 2 weeks away. I can't just relax and wait for myself to get used to things. Don't be a wimp, Rika. Don't be a wimp. Fight against fate. But even if I do, that fate always betrays me, and I grieve. What if I did the opposite? What if I didn't fight against fate? A few weeks after the Watanagashi festival of 1983, I will die because I am fated to do so. Fight. Don't fight. 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 Jesus Christ. Yeah, you get the picture. As I repeat the same words, they started to lose all meaning. I felt like I was chanting something. I bit my tongue in my mind and forced myself to stop thinking about it. I was calming down a little bit. When I opened my eyes, I saw the fishing game right in front of me, as well as my pole. Wait, what? Someone placed it there while I had my eyes closed. It was as if I was seeing the immovable reality of fate right in front of me. Oof, it felt like a final verdict to me. What do you think, Keiichi? This is what fate is all about. Do I want to earn his agreement or his sympathy? I stood up and walked toward Keiichi's table. His group couldn't decide on a game, so the store owner was deciding for him. For them, sorry. Just like the last time. The store owner will pick the game of life.
やっぱり相手の提案するゲームじゃ不利だもんな。なんて言って互いの提案を蹴り合うもんだからちっとも決まりゃしねえんだ。リカちゃんの方は決まったのか？
見ればわかりますですよ。
He looked at my table and saw the fishing game there. Keiichi was surprised to see that my prediction was right again. He also remembered that I predicted his game too.
じゃあマスターはリカちゃんの予言した100億長者ゲームを持ってくるっていうのかよ。
僕は時々予言もできますのですよ。ニパー。
本当かよおい。よしよし。じゃあマスターが本当に100億長者ゲームを持ってきたなら信じてやるぜ。
そうです。ケイイチたちは100億長者ゲームで戦うことになりますです。
よしよし、そこまで言うなら勝負しようじゃねえか。あ、マスターを買収してあるなんてのはなしだぞ。
マスターが売れ残りのゲームを持ってこようと強く思っているなら必然の結果になりますのです。
I remember it was covered by dust when he gave it to them last time. Since we had to buy the game if we lost, he was trying to sell products he had a surplus of. Therefore, he won't be choosing any game at random. He'll be looking for one with bad sales, with a strong will to do so. That will of his is going to make the pull of fate all the stronger. In that sense, there's no guarantee that he'd be choosing the game of life specifically. He might choose something that's also well overstocked. The owner finally reappeared with a box covered in dust.
ね、言った通りなのですよ。
He has a Game of Life box in his hands. The part of me that hoped it wouldn't be the Game of Life tasted bitterness at the betrayal, but the cynical part of me that expected it to happen found it amusing in a way Heyo, Sinikle. I felt like my personality was twisting more and more.
マスター、どうしてそのゲームを選んだんです？
ん？いやいや、本当に気まぐれだよ。倉庫の在庫から適当に探し出したのさ。決して売れ残りの一番傷んだやつを持ってきたわけじゃないんだよ。
When he heard that the owner chose the game randomly, Keiichi shrugged his shoulders in confusion. That must be his way of surrendering.
なあ、リカちゃん。これって、マジの予言なのか？
みぱ
いやさ、村のお年寄りに、リカちゃんはお社様の生まれ変わりで、神通力があるって力説されたことがあるんだよ。未来の予言とかができて、ものすごい的中率だとかなんとか。それって本当なのか？
I was surprised that Keiichi actually believed these superstitions. Read before you speak. I was surprised that Keiichi actually believed these superstitious stories. There we go. He heard from the elderly villagers.
決まっている運命を読むだけなのです。もっと言えば、前に一度見てきた世界なのですから。
I'll just come out out and say it.
チェックソ。ここまで当てられちゃ、そんなバカなとも言えやしない。
Keiichi seemed like he was just fooling around. He probably only thinks of, I'm goofing around and acting haughty because my random predictions all came true. I had hope for him. I thought the owner might bring a different game, because Keiichi once had the power to change fate. But that didn't happen. I'm not surprised. But I felt betrayed again. It hurts.
賭けは僕の勝ちなのですよ。
Give me your money, bitch. I speak to Keiichi sarcastically. I wanted him to understand that no one can change the path of fate. However, Keiichi did nothing but smile.
調子に乗るなよ、リカちゃん。運命を読めるなんていい加減なことを言っちゃいけないぜ。男にとって宿命と運命という言葉はもっともっと尊くて熱い意味がこもってるんだ。そんなやすやすと読めるようなもんじゃねえ。
I had no idea what he was trying to say, but he made me nervous. It wasn't a scary feeling. No, it was closer to hope.
さっきリカちゃんはマスターが100億長者ゲームを持ってくることを運命だと言った。偶然であったとしても的中したのだからリカちゃんが正しいと言わざるを得ないさ。でもな、こうも言ったよな。
何ですか？
俺が100億長者ゲームで戦うことも運命だってな。
Yes, it was indeed his fate. Fate can change sometimes, with uncertainty in time. But the possibility that it would change in this situation was very slight. I doubted that anything would turn out differently.
なら、その運命とやらを俺がぶち壊してやろうじゃないか。
Keiichi stood up in a hurry. Then he started talking to Tamata and Okamura, his group members.
すまん、俺、100億長者ゲームは持ってるんだよ。だから、ルールの裏の裏まで知り尽くしてる。
そうなんですか？
ああ、だからこのセレクトはフェアじゃないよな。マスター、申し訳ないんですけど、100億長者ゲームの隣に置いてあった他のゲームに変えてもらえませんか？
そうかい？わかったよ。じゃあ他のを持ってこよう。
The owner picked up the Game of Life again and took it back into the storage. As I remained there in shock, he returned with a game called Pop-Up Pirate. Pirate. Tongue twister there. Pop-Up Pirate. There we go.
これならどうかな。
ああ、あの樽にナイフを刺すゲームですよね。
どうだよ二人とも。これならフェアだろ。
そうですね。ルールもわかりやすいし。
Cool.
それにしましょう。
じゃあ決まり。俺たちの卓はこれで勝負だ。
Keiichi winked at me as I stood there with my mouth open. It looked like he had just forcefully changed my prediction. But for me, it's not that simple. It was supposed to be fate. That's why the owner brought the game of life to their table. They were supposed to play that game. That's what happened the last time. That's what was supposed to happen. But he just changed that fate in front of my eyes like it was nothing. It's as if someone asked me to stand an egg on its end. And as I struggled to do so, Keiichi forcefully cracked the egg and made it stand up in front of me. The fuck? That's weird. I should have had a far greater power than Keiichi, but why was I feeling so weak? Was it because I wasn't trying to fight against fate so I wouldn't get hurt? Because I was going with the flow without trying too hard? What was I thinking?
リカちゃんさ、さっきすっげえつまらなさそうな顔してたよな。それってあれだろ？魚釣りゲームじゃ嫌だなって不安が的中しちゃってふてくされてたんだろ？
そうね。今さら隠さない。
じゃあ簡単じゃないか。
So, I'm a witch who's been living for more than 100 years? Why is there a question there? Wait, what? Why is there a question mark there? Oh, whatever. So I thought I was better than everyone. But, just because I can see the paths of fate. That's stupid. I really am so stupid. Keiichi tapped me on the back. He was urging me to return to my table. The sensation of his touch filled up my heart with emotion. Oh, there. I wasn't going to stand idly by anymore. I thought I couldn't cheat fate. I was about to say change. I thought 2 weeks wasn't enough. But Keiichi just defied his fate in a matter of 5 minutes. 5 minutes!
僕は魚釣りゲームはお魚さんがかわいそうだと思いますので、他のゲームにしたいのですよ。
Oh, is she trying to change her game too? The other people at my table looked at me with confused expressions. Their reactions were scaring me. Right at that moment, I could really feel that I was facing the impenetrable wall of fate. Even so, I have nothing to be scared of.
そっか。じゃあ、リカちゃんは何がいい？リカちゃんの提案する他のゲームでいいよ。
They accepted my suggestion and gave up on the fishing game so easily. That's right. I used to be much more aggressive before, but I became so tired and bitter and mean. I gave in to fate. But I'm not going to yield anymore. Keiichi taught me that. He didn't have any memories of his previous life, but Keiichi was still Keiichi. He'd never given to fate.
久しぶりに運命と戦おうという気力が充実するのを感じるわ。
Hell yeah, baby.
やる気があれば、ものの5分でだって運命は変えられる。それが2週間もあるんだもの。今回はこれまでとは違う。もっともっと運命と戦ってみせる。
頑張りましょうなのです。
In contrast to my motivation, Hanyu was wearing a sad expression. Fun times all around.
そっか。おじさんの店の手伝いってんじゃ仕方ねえな。
ささやかなお店だけどね。でもさ、特売やれば主婦が殺到するの常識で読めないのかね。店員足りないのに卵1パックを一人様1点限り10円なんてやるなー。
Excuse the fuck out of me. 10 yen for a carton of eggs? Damn, I need to go for I need to go to Japan. What the fuck is this shit? Eggs over here are fucking... Oh my god. Ugh. The prices on them? Jesus Christ, they're skyrocketing. No, why? As we were getting ready to move on to the next stage, Mion got a call from work. This was fated to happen too. If I was still feeling depressed... What the fuck did I just say? I don't know. Ugh. If I was still feeling depressed, I would have been disgusted with this situation. But after learning what it felt like to change fate, I was in a good mood. Keiichi and Mion seemed like they kept regretting that they were unable to settle the match. They really are such good friends.
本当にあの二人は仲がいいね。仲良しさんすぎて、レナは焼いちゃうよ。はお。
Hell yeah.
うちのクラスにはケイイチさんと近い年の男子がいませんものね。ケイイチさんにはちょうどいい男友達の感覚なんじゃありませんの？それでもみーちゃんは女の子なんだよ。
That's right, she is.
男の子にはなれないよ。それは分かってますけど、こうしていると仲のいい男子同士にしか見えませんわね。
Rude. Rena and Satoko enjoyed the lingering excitement of the day as they watched Mion and Keiichi happily goof off. The next moment, the owner came out from the store.
みんな、今日は本当にありがとう。おかげでイベントは大盛り上がりだったよ。
He was holding 4 paper bags in his hands. I remember, he gave us gifts as a reward for today. I think there were dolls inside.
大したものじゃないけど、これ、今日のおだちんに。
あ、吉郎おじさん、私にはないの？おだちん。
He was giving them only to us. Mion didn't get anything because she is a family member. That's what happened last time too.
可愛いのが出てきましたわよ。
Satoko let out a cheer of joy as she saw a cute doll inside of her bag. Rena reacted the same way.
これかわいい。お持ち帰りしていいの？本当に？
ってことは俺のもかな。お、なんだかやたら可愛いのが出てきたぞ。
Keiichi got a gorgeous, expensive-looking doll. It was by far the best one. It was adorable even to my eyes. Satoko, Rena, and Mion were feeling the same way.
ケイちゃんには一番似合わないのが出てきちゃったね。
Mion started making fun of him right away. She was only saying that because she was jealous that Keiichi got a doll that she really wanted.
なんつうのか、プリティっていうか、キュートっていうか、可愛いのは認めるんだが、着せ替え人形はちょっとな。
ケイちゃんが持ってたら、確実に明日から変な趣味の人扱いだね。うん。
Mion just can't be honest with herself. It was obvious that she was just trying to make him give up the doll so she could have it herself. She should just admit that and ask Keiichi for it. But that's the cute side of Mion. I bet Keiichi can never understand that. Keiichi can't keep the doll after receiving that much bullying from Mion. He was thinking about who he should give it to. He probably didn't want to give it to Mion. Time froze for a moment. Hanyu whispers something in my ear.
リカ、覚えていますですか？
ええ。
Oh shit. Are you fucking serious? Are you... You can't throw fuck... Son of a bitch. I advised him on who he should give it the doll to. I did nothing and watched the events unfold. If I remember correctly from the anime, Rika didn't say anything, right? Because if I advised him on who he should give the doll to, then that's just basically telling him who... That's not him making up the decision for himself, right? Fuck, I don't remember exactly. I think in the anime it was this choice that's highlighted. I did nothing and watched the events unfold, so I'm gonna go with that. I thought about telling Keiichi to give the doll to Mion, but I stayed quiet because I wanted to believe in him. When we were in the same situation in my previous life, Keiichi gave the doll to Rena. Mion was deeply hurt by that, and the tragedy began shortly after that. If I didn't do anything and just watched him now, things were going to end up the same way. But I'm sure that Keiichi deeply regretted the fact that he didn't give the doll to Mion in that previous world. If I remember correctly, he finally realized what had happened. Because my mind gets foggy. Anyway, I'm just gonna shut up. Here we go. And while I was aware he didn't have any memories from that world, I was hoping that his heart vaguely remembered that strong emotion. I challenged him, without telling him anything. Keiichi is contemplating whether he should give the doll to Mion or Rena. He finally opens his mouth.
Mion, 俺が持ってると変な趣味なら、こりゃ誰が持ってりゃ丸く収まるってんだ？ん？
そんなことは知らないよ。
Did I choose correctly? Oh shit, yeah.
まあお人形なんて男の子の持つものじゃないよねって言っただけだしさ。
ほう。じゃあお前が持てば万事解決じゃないか。
Yes!
ほれ。
Yes! Oh, so kawaii. Okay. I hate myself. Oh, that's beautiful, man. Not the doll, the situation. Anyway, what? Keiichi tossed the doll to Rena. Mion this time, actually, as if passing her a basketball. Hey, be careful with that doll, damn it, Jesus. As if forcing her to carry his bag or something. Mion's face quickly turned red. Hell yeah, baby. Feeling shy, Keiichi turned away from her. That was amazing. Keiichi just made a miracle happen again. He did it without any memory of his previous life. It was exactly the same situation as in the previous world, but he made a totally different decision.
Keiichi.
リカ、確率的なものかもしれないのですよ。
Nah, bitch. Nah. This is more than just a coincidence now, bitch. He just fucking... He changed everything about this world and the tragedy that would unfold, alright? He changed that. A strong will is directly related to fate. If his will to give the doll to Rena was weak, this might have been a result of that. But I don't feel it was just a coincidence. I believe that Keiichi remembers something in his heart, and because of that, he made some progress. Exactly. Boom! Mion, having turned red, insisted that the cute doll would be a much better fit for Rena. How dare you? Her attitude made it clear that she really wanted the doll, wanted the doll, there we go, but couldn't be honest about it.
だからさ、おじさん、こういう可愛いお人形はさ、ちゃんとした可愛い女の子に渡した方が似合うと思うんだよね。私みたいなアウトドア系に渡してもほら、人形の方がかわいそうというか、
欲しいくせに。顔に書いてあるじゃねえかよ。
違う、書いてなんかないよ。嘘つき、意地悪。
God damn, that's just so cute. Mion shook her head with an embarrassed look, pretending she wasn't interested in a doll. Everyone here knew that she wanted it. We all looked at Mion with big smiles on our faces, me included.
おいおい、別に女の子じゃないと人形は渡せないとか、そういう考え方じゃねえぞ。こいつは俺と今日の部活で熱い睨み合いをしてくれた親友への贈り物なんだぜ。
そうなの？ケイちゃんは男の子の友達にも人形を渡すわけ？
まあ確かに選べる範囲があるならわざわざ人形は選ばねえな。でもよ、男の世界じゃ相手に悪意がない限り贈り物は拒まねえぜ。相手の気持ちなんだからよ。変に断られるとかえって男気がないよな。
I know, right? Accept the damn thing.
じゃあ女の子でなくても人形を受け取ってもいいんだ。
Everyone thought Mion's reaction was hilarious. Rina couldn't stop chuckling. Satoko and I burst out laughing too. Mion, having realized she was being laughed at, got even more embarrassed. Hell yeah, baby.
男が仲間に送ったもんだぜ。大事にしなかったら承知しないぞ。
おじさんがこの人形が欲しいからもらうんじゃないよ。ケイちゃんが仲間に送るって言ったから、ケイちゃんの顔を立てるために受け取るんだからね。
Hanyu was cracking up too. She was laughing in a loud voice, knowing that no one could hear her anyway. But was this really a good way to resolve the problem? I thought that Mion's issue in the previous life was that she wanted Keiichi to treat her like a girl. She got the doll, but Keiichi still wasn't treating her that way. Still, Mion looked very happy. Maybe it wasn't a big deal after all. I'm sure that Mion will take the doll with her to bed tonight. Hell yeah. She'll kiss it goodnight too. Okay. God damn it. I could bet on that. It was written all over her face.
ようやく受け取ってくれたぜ。
Give it 10 all good smooches.
人形1個渡すのに手間のかかるやつだぜ。
Keiichi turns around to face us, smiling bitterly.
ケイイチくん100点満点かな僕もそう思いますです。あの意地っ張りのミオンによくお人形を渡せましたです。ミオンさんも笑っちゃいますわね。欲しいってあんなに顔に書いてあるのに痩せ我慢なんかしちゃって。
違いねえな。
こらおじさんの陰口を言ってるでしょ。こらみーちゃん、バイト急がなくていいの？
That's right, get the fuck out of here.
遅刻しちゃうよ。
もう覚えてなよ。
Mion seemed like she wanted to stay longer, but after looking at her watch, she started heading to work. Everyone was wearing smiles on their faces. Today was such a fun day. Everyone had lots of fun, and no one was hurt. I've repeated this same day so many times before, but this time, something was different. It's like I rolled a die and got to 6. And then I rolled it again and got to 6 again. I don't know if this was just a lucky coincidence or if it was meant to be. It's as if the god of fate is celebrating my motivation to fight against him. Hell yeah. That was nice. That was actually really cool. I don't know if this is the end of the chapter, but it's been, what, an hour and a half? Oh wow, it actually has been. And it is. Good times with Oyashiro-sama. Alright, go ahead and give that a read before we leave. Alright. I was watching TV with Satoko and Hanyu after eating dinner. It was a variety show, and the performers were making the audience laugh. We were laughing too. While the three of us were enjoying ourselves, the reality there was only Satoko and me in the room. I'm the only one who can see Hanyu. Satoko can't see her at all. Hanyu responds every time Satoko says something. Satoko can't hear her, but Hanyu still responds to her when she's in a good mood. It's like she's answering a question asked on TV. You could even compare it to playing house. She started playing this game with other people, because she can't communicate with anyone else but me. Hanyu always attends our club meetings and has a good time there too. If she could communicate with my other friends, she would have been a good match for us. But I don't want to hurt her feelings by thinking about that. If the story of the miracle written in the old scriptures is true, if it's really Hanyu who performed it, she's someone who had tremendous power long ago. But now she doesn't have any spiritual power, and I'm the only one who can even see her. Hanyu has never told me how she lost her power. I just have to assume that her spiritual power diminished over time. There's a legend in the Furude family that says that Oyashiro-sama will be reborn if a girl is born to the family 7 generations in a row. With my birth, Hanyu was finally able to communicate with a human for the first time in centuries. Does that mean that Oyashiro-sama has returned? The villager's image of Oyashiro-sama doesn't quite match up with that of Hanyu. Especially when I see her lying on her belly and watching TV with Satoko. So basically, Oyashiro-sama is Hanyu. Basically. Anyway, that was the end. Actually, let me save it over the... yeah, because I guessed correctly, so I don't have to go back and... anyway. That was nice. That was actually pretty cute. I hope you all really enjoyed that chapter as much as I did. I really did. It was a nice change, and it was really, really nice to see the mature Rika talk to Keiichi, and this, they kind of like fitted well with each other in changing fate. I really like that, especially in the anime. When seeing that the first time, I was all smiles with my face as well, like I am right now. It was just nice to see in this visual novel here. So yeah, again, if you all enjoyed, please leave a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because there will be more Higurashi and Umineko soon. So stay tuned for that. And everybody, as a reminder, stay sinful, folks.